I am so excited to have Jonathan Martin here today with an incredible story, a hero of our youth. Jonathan Martin, morning anchor for 11 Alive. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Glad to be here with you, Caitlin. My first time in the streaming center, so this is kind of some new digs for me. But you're right. We got to talk to the Dominique Dawes. Who doesn't remember her? It's hard to believe, Caitlin. 30 years ago, she was right here in Atlanta. Wow. Yeah, it's been 30 years.
30 years? I am gobsmacked by that. 30 years.
Time has flown, but at 30 years, she was here in Atlanta making history as part of the Magnificent Seven. Mm-hmm. Of course, the American women winning gold here at the Olympics. But now she's back here in Metro Atlanta, opening up a brand new gym, the Dominique Dawes Academy, of course, appropriately named. And so I got to talk to her. And what's really cool is that she's not wanting this to be just about competing and that grueling training. She wants kids to have fun, which I think is something that I think we all want for our kids, right?
Absolutely. This is so exciting. I heard so much about this in the run-up. So just share what you saw when you went out there to the gym and you saw how awesome it is.
Yeah, so it's not only a gym where you're going to get gymnastics training as young as 9 months, but it's also ninja training. You've ever seen like American Ninja? Yeah,
yes!
So like American Ninja Warrior. Yes. So she said, I know a lot of the boys want to do gymnastics, but they also might want some ninja training. So she's incorporated that. But here's more of what she told me about bringing gymnastics to Metro Atlanta, but making it fun, not just so uptight and cutthroat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gymnastics gyms out there not doing things the right way.
Gymnastics legend Dominique Dawes knows what it takes to reach the top, but she says the intense, sometimes cutthroat training style of the sport isn't what she's bringing to her new gym in Alpharetta.
And as a mother of 4, I don't want my children to experience what I experienced in the sport of gymnastics. I don't think kids should solely focus on working hard and having that pressure and these unrealistic expectations. I want them to work hard. I want them to challenge themselves. I want them to fail and learn from those mistakes that they make in life, but it also should be a fun journey.
I caught up with Dawes ahead of the grand opening of the Dominique Dawes Academy. The gym will offer classes for kids as young as 9 months and even features ninja training.
And that's very much like obstacle course runs where kids are working on those same fundamentals, the same coordination, the same balance, the same strength and flexibility work.
Dawes has already opened gyms in her home state of Maryland, and she says Metro Atlanta was a natural next step. She's already a minority owner of the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta is also where at the 1996 Summer Olympics, Dawes won gold with the Magnificent Seven and became the first black female gymnast to win an individual Olympic medal.
And the experience that I had and the love that I got from the Atlanta area during those Olympic Games wasn't just felt in 1996, it's been felt for so many years.
Dominique Dawes, like we said, 30 years, but she's back here in Metro Atlanta. She says there's so much nostalgia with being back here, of course, from 96 to now. And of course, as we mentioned, her connection to the Falcons as well.
It is so cool. I didn't know that she was a minority owner of the Falcons, but you see her out there on the field and it just makes sense.
It just makes sense. She loves the city so much. In fact, she plans to open 50 gyms across the country.
Yes.
I was like, she said, yes, 50. So she started in Maryland, of course, where she's from in the DMV area. She's in Atlanta now, of course, opening this one in Alpharetta. Next up is Houston. So she says we want to keep going. And I love that she's trying to change the culture of the sport because she said it used to be all about getting on the podium, having a gold medal moment. But she says, what is winning if, you're putting young girls and sometimes boys in isolation? A lot of the older gymnasts have talked about the years ago when they were dealing with verbal abuse or just this win at all cost mentality.
Right.
She says, we're not doing that here. This is about learning new skills, learning just about, improving your physical fitness, and that's a win as well.
Well, that gym just looks so fun, and you said she is a fun person. You met her, and she just was so warm and welcoming.
Yeah, she told me, she said, Jonathan, I'm a low-key, private, introverted person, but she was so nice and kind, what you would hope that someone of her stature would be, but she was just like, I can't believe this young girl in 1996 is now this nearly 50-year-old woman who is doing all these amazing things, but she's still so grounded in who she is. She said, my main thing is I'm a mother. I'm a mom of 4, and I just want the best for my 4 kids.
It's incredible to hear that perspective, and it's also such a unique talent that you have, pulling that out of people, getting that deeper meaning out of these conversations. And you're launching a new series really meant to do that, to bring us closer to these people that we've all looked up to.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I love it. Being an Atlanta native, born and raised right here in Atlanta, I love the new series that I have called Atlanta Zone. And the goal is to talk to people who are from Atlanta, Atlanta or who've been in Atlanta for a while and are just doing incredible things. Obviously, Dominique Dawes is not from Atlanta, but we kind of claim her.
I was going to say, we will claim her. We
claim
absolutely claim her.
She has enough of a bond here, and she claims Atlanta is like a second home. So I've talked to many different people who are from the city or who've moved here. So I'm always looking for ideas. They don't have to be a celebrity or an athlete or anybody, but just somebody who's doing something cool and represents Atlanta.
I cannot wait to watch this series. I'm so glad you came in. Your first time in the streaming center
I'm
today.
here.
What do you think?
I love it. It's so bright. I like that.
Right?
You can't fall asleep in here or anything.
No.
The lights will keep you up.
Well, we are wide awake, and we really appreciate your time. Thank you so
All right,
much,
Caitlin,
Jonathan.
thank you.